Iraq. What is going on, boys? We are back at it. World Cup final games of the group stage. Norway versus France. Iraq and Senegal. Senegal need a... I think they need at least like a 2 to win by at least 2 against this Iraq team to have a chance of going through. Mainly going to be focusing on this Norway-France game, obviously. What a matchup it is. France, obviously, they are the favorites of winning the tournament. And this Norway team is, a very exciting Norway team to watch. A lot of pace, a lot of power in this Norway side. Should be an interesting game. I'm probably going to say, if Norway win, they can top the group. So they're definitely going to be looking for a win here, but definitely going to be tough. I don't know why I have the frickin' Senegal-Iraq game and I can't find the Norway game. Fuck off, man. Oh. Okay, here we go. I got it going. Robert, what's going on, man? David also up in the TikTok, Daniel Lowe in the YouTube, and SN. I'm not sure if those are middle fingers or a thumbs up, but I'm going to choose to believe that it's a thumbs up. David saying this is going to be a good game. Yeah, boys, hold on. I still need to get the polls going, set this up. JC saying go France. If France come away with like a dominant win from this game, we should all be terrified anyway, but this is going to be scary. Dude, Holland's not even playing. What am I witnessing right now? They're not even playing Odegaard or Holland. What am I looking at? Is he even on the bench? Okay, they are on the bench. No Solaroth, no Holland, no Odegaard in your final game of the group stage when you still potentially can top the group? What am I looking at? Kyle, what's going on, man? What's going on here, man? This is some level of match fixing, surely. Imagine they top the group. We saw Norway versus Sweden. JC said I knew that already. Yeah, dude, I didn't even see the lineup still just now. We are about to get this first half going here. They're doing a moment of silence for the earthquakes that happened in Venezuela. Should do a stream moment of silence too. Alex, what's going on, man? What the fuck? Holland not playing? Why? I don't even know why. Like, are they just trying to save these guys for the group stage? Like, they really have zero. Holland was saying before that, like, after the last game in his interview, that he didn't even expect. He said that Norway's probably going to lose this game against France. France are going to go on to win the tournament. So, have they just, like, fully just given up all hope? Like, from the very beginning, they have zero belief that they could actually get a win here against this France team? They should aim to top the group. That's what, so if they end up finishing second, though, who would they play against? Group I. Let's see. Group I. Where's 2I? They would play Ivory Coast. That would be a good game. So it'd be between what, Sweden or Ivory Coast? I'd much rather play against Sweden if I could. All right, here we go. We are about to get the kickoff for this first half here. I still haven't even put the poll up, but when the poll comes up, vote on the poll. Give me the score predictions in the chat. What are we saying here? I kind of want Norway to win. But like with this lineup, I don't know. Heart prediction, Norway 2-1. Brain prediction, France 3-0. Kareem saying 5-0. Will France win by 2? I don't know. They're coming already. They could literally score right off the first play here. Here comes Kylian Mbappe. Oh my god, he just hit the bar on the first play of the game. Would that have been the fastest goal of the tournament so far? It was on like 22 seconds. Already, France hitting the bar. Jacoby saying 3-2 Norway. Holland Hattie. Bro, he's not even starting. They didn't even start him or Odegaard. Grapefruit saying 86-62 France. What is this, a freaking NFL game? I hope Holland gets humbled. Like, I mean, is he not a humble guy? Like, he already said in the interview of the last game that he didn't even think they were going to win this game. He literally said that Norway were going to lose this game. Yeah, mainly paying attention to this Norway-France game, but also have the Senegal-Iraq game on as well. Which, Senegal are going to need to win by, I'm pretty sure they're going to need to win by like 2 goals to have a chance of going through. Hope France batter them. Thoughts on Brazil getting Japan and Canada getting South Africa? Dude, Canada, if Canada lose to South Africa, it is all my fault for jinxing it. Because I've just been talking nonstop shit about South Africa and how like they were the worst team in the tournament. And then somehow they come out of the group with 4 points. And get second place, and now they're playing against Canada. Watch them win that game against Canada now because of that. JC saying Norway's a joke. Dude, Norway's a great team to watch, man. Norway and Japan are like the proper underdogs, or sorry, dark horses of the tournament. And like nobody, like, France winning is boring, man. Like if France actually end up winning the whole thing, which they really should, like nobody actually wants that to happen, I feel like, unless you're actually French. Already Norway coming in the box. Brought down. Referee saying no penalties. David saying I support Norway because Denmark are close to Norway. JC says he wants it, and I'm not French. I don't know, man. I've always loved an underdog story. Oh, and here they come again, France. Douay keeping it alive. Still, France causing problems early here for this Norway side. Lovely ball. Inside to Mbappe. It's forced out wide, poked away for a France throw in by the corner flag. Ready Set Junior said they're going to win by 2 for sure. Probably end up. I'm saying France 3-0 probably. Brain prediction is 3-0 France. Heart prediction is 2-1 Norway. Oh my goodness, Iraq? Oh no, that was Senegal. Oh my goodness, France could be up 1-0. Cut back. Elise can't get on it. Shot. Kone again, missed the shot. Goes all the way out to Doué on the left. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be a long game for Norway. Senegal corner. Can they make something happen? Dangerous ball. It's headed towards goal. Senegal up 1-0. There it goes. Trying to stay alive in this tournament. A big goal inside 3 minutes, 30 seconds off a corner. Senegal up 1-0 already. Goal difference, I believe, will be a factor in them going up. Yeah, dude, W Senegal. I want to see the African teams do well, except for Morocco. I still got beef with Morocco. $50. JP says $50 for Spain and France for $400, baby. Let's go. That Spain-Uruguay game is going to be intense because Uruguay need at least a draw. Jacob, what's going on, man? Oscar Bob with space on the right. Cuts inside, looking for support. Kind of slow to move the ball here, Oscar Bob. Ooh, eventually just switch it all the way over to the left. Foul on Kunde. Norway going to have a free kick here. Deep free kick, wide left. Risky Rat up in here. He says, it's 1 a.m. in Nepal. You have to do what you have to do, I guess. That's what it's like, man. Honestly, 1 a.m. isn't that bad, I feel like, because games are like 2 hours long. In bed by 3, you know. That is kind of brutal, but at least you don't have to, like, at least it doesn't start at 3. Like, the games that start in the dead middle of the night are the worst. Oh, and there goes Ousmane Dembele. France already up 1-0. Yep. That's a disgusting finish. Holy shit, dude. This team is ridiculous. This honestly could be one of the greatest teams of all time. Club and country. Greatest group of players brought together on one team. That's a silly finish. I guess Norway was right, man. They just didn't even bother playing their big guys. Just let them rest. Way too easy. Look how much space Dembele has on the wing. Oh, dude, that is just absolutely ridiculous. Look at him make the defender stumble here with his fake. Create the space for his shot. That is just unbelievable. The fake, it makes the guy literally stumble back to create the space for his right-footed shot, and he just blasts it right past the keeper. That is silly, bro. Dictator Mbappe rubbing his hands together at the moment. Yeah, dude, how many... Like, can we see potentially Mbappe go above Messi in this game? Mbappe finding him too is disgusting. Just all around, just gross. Pure filth from France. Adrian, what's going on, man? He says, hey, Troy, what French player would you like at United? Let me think. I think I'm going to go with Mbappe. But other than Mbappe, dude, give me Elise. BT, what's going on? I'm surprised Norway rested their stars. I wonder if we will see Holland. Do you think if they were playing like Holland, Odegaard, Soleroff, that they'd actually be able to compete against this France team? And this is actually scary. Again, we know that they've benched all their main guys, but like still, this Norway team isn't bad. And if France actually just take care of them by like 3+ goals, this France team could do this to any team. Portugal, Germany, England, anyone, I swear. Here come Elise again. That's a foul. Berg pulling them back. Holland, France are much better. Why did Norway not take that seriously? Dude, I have no idea. I'm genuinely curious to hear what this manager's thoughts were going into this game, or like what the plan was. Keanu Steve says France will destroy them. How many? That's only Dembele's second goal, right? Of the tournament? Oh, Strand Larson. Oh, he couldn't slip Oscar Bob. Shot from distance, though? Easy for the keeper. Strand Larson, man, come on. Would have been a great opportunity for Norway there if he gets that pass off to Bob. Oh my goodness, France actually kind of criminal playing it out of the back. Giving it straight back to Norway. Here's Oscar Bob on it again. Squeaks it through the middle, and France able to get back in possession here. Doué drop in, pick it up. Plays it inside. They switch it over to the right. Ousmane Dembele with space to run. He's got so much space here, man. Lovely ball. Mbappe trying to get there. Poked away, and I think this is a France throw-in here. They get it back in play quick. Dembele laid it back to Mbappe. Back to Koundé. Inside. Chouameni to Elise trying to flick it back on. Deflected. Norway trying to win this ball back here, but Kone keeping it alive, and they play it left. Oh, that's a lovely ball in from Theo Hernandez. Put back in across goal. Nobody there on France there to tap it in. Norway able to clear it away. Possible red card check in the Senegal game? Who is this for? Nick Knack, no. What's going on, man? He says, oh dear, barely even turned on the TV and it's already 1-0 France. Dude, it could be 2-0. First 22 seconds of the game, Mbappe hit the bar. What's happening here with this red card? Troy, if Portugal win the World Cup, you go bald. Deal? No deal. No deal. Dude, Anthony Taylor's ref in this game too in the Senegal-Iraq game. Oh, there's another chance here. Elise. Oh my goodness, dude. This is going to be bad. There's no way France don't win this game by at least 2. Did he pull them down? He pulled Mane down by the back of his shirt. Was he going to be through on goal? He definitely was. This is a red card. There's another player, there's another defender that's like back, but he's nowhere near the play. Like he's not, there's no way he's considered a recovering defender. Mane would have been straight through on goal. This has to be a red card. This has got to be a red. Yeah, he's going to give a red. Rare, good refereeing moment from an English ref. From a bald English ref, for that matter. We know how terrible the bald English refs are. Well, Senegal are definitely going to go through. Sucks Holland isn't playing. I know, dude. I'm surprised. Like, if that was... Surely that's a decision, though, from from management because there's no way like Holland doesn't want to get as many goals as he possibly can in this tournament. Iraq confirmed red card to their center back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Strand Larson, the Crystal Palace man can't get it on target. Norway have actually had chances. Genuinely, why didn't they take this game seriously? David, though, in here with the 2 gold medals dropped on the TikTok. You absolute legend, David. Bring in the vibes early. Dude, I cannot believe Strand Larson didn't get this in. Oh my goodness. Senegal have a free kick after this red card, though. Imagine they score here. I think this would be like, what, the 3rd free kick goal of the tournament? Direct free kick? Oof. Wasn't a bad effort. All right, here we go. Lacroix bringing it out of the back. Finding Kone in the middle. Due back to him. Senegal deserved to get to the knockouts. Probably would have anyway. Yeah, they definitely do. Like, this Senegal team is weird. Like, that would have been devastating for the players and the fans if they didn't go through, especially for what happened to them in the AFCON. Yeah, dude, that was 100% a red. 4-1 France, I think, and 2-0 Senegal. Dude, there's no way Senegal don't win this game by 3+ now with 10 men against 10 men. Even against 11, they still could have done that. But honestly, I feel like sometimes it's harder to play against 10 men because now, I mean, Iraq probably sitting pretty deep anyway, but now they're probably not even going to leave their 18-yard box. Does Norway have any chance of scoring? They've benched their best players. No Holland, no Odegaard, no Solaroth. Still have some talented players on the field. And they definitely could score. They've already had chances. We're only 15 minutes in this game, and they've had, like, at least 2 decent goal-scoring opportunities. Strand Larson has sold both of them. I believe Strand Larson, when he was at Wolves with him in my FPL, so disappointed with him on how he plays at Crystal Palace and afterwards. I actually thought anytime I've seen him play for Crystal Palace, he's actually been pretty decent, I think. I don't know if that's just a coincidence of every time I watch him play, but I still think he is a good striker. But I don't even remember. How much did they pay for him? David, bro, appreciate the gold medals, man. Much love, bro, as always. Yeah, dude, Larson's on Crystal Palace now. He was at Wolves and he moved to Crystal Palace. Yeah, dude, they're resting all their best players. I don't even know if like this was like if anybody said anything about the reason why they're doing this, but I don't know. Maybe this is some type of tactical genius master plan we're seeing here from the Norway coach. But so far, down 1-0. Don't think it's going to plan. I don't know what the plan actually was. Interesting, a full strength team might have won the group. I know that's what we were saying earlier. Like, if they were to win the group, they'd be probably playing against Sweden. And finishing second, you played against Ivory Coast. I'd much rather play against that Sweden team than Ivory Coast. I think Ivory Coast have genuinely been my favorite African team to watch. And that's not just because Ahmad's on the team and I'm a United fan. They paid a lot for him, I recall. Yeah, dude, I swear it was like... I swear it was like 50, 60 mil, wasn't it? Which is just ridiculous, man. The prices of what players are going for nowadays, I really don't understand how they justify some of these price tags. cards coming out left and right here in this Senegal-Iraq game. Senegal picking up a yellow here now, and the Iraq players want a red. That's actually she what the tackle was. Oh, would he have been through on a breakaway? Yeah, that's not a red. I don't think that's the same level of clear goal scoring opportunity. Definitely a yellow, but not a red. Holland said himself he only cares about getting through. Oh my goodness. Oh God! Oh my God! This is ridiculous, bro. What are we witnessing right now? I'm telling you, this is one of the greatest teams to ever be formed. What the hell? Dembele going for a back-to-back Ballon d'Ors? Dude, what is going on? And these are sickening goals, too. Disgusting finishes. They can't stop him. Look at this guy. He's literally trying his best, doing everything he possibly can to drag Mbappe to the ground and cause a free kick. And then look at this finish from Dembele. Classic. On his left, finesse, keeper at full stretch, doesn't get anywhere near it, and France are up 2-0 inside 20 minutes. Third goal for Ousmane Dembele in this tournament, yeah? Dude, so much tech, Baltimore. So much tech. They're fucked to play against. Because there's basically like carbon copies of them all across the front line. Oh my God! What a game! Norway just scored right off the kickoff! Kickoff glitch! Dude, FIFA might have been right. Kickoff momentum is a real thing. What are we watching right now, man? 2-1. Norway make it interesting. Literally right from the kickoff. Dude, that is lazy defending from Upamecano. Look at him just get beat with that one move and then just completely give up. And Upamecano's actually been good in this tournament, I thought. One little move. Guy got sent and was just like, yeah, I give up. Replacement found. What's going on, man? Dude, David, this game's ridiculous, bro. Like, I don't even know what, like, this could be like another 4-2 type of game. I don't feel bad about the 1 a.m. thing now, do I? Yeah, dude. Honestly, this game, I'd wake up at any hour of the night to be watching this game. It's living up to the hype. And we still haven't even imagine we see Holland, Odegaard come off the bench and actually just completely flip the game on its head and they somehow take the lead in the second half. Long corner from Elise to the back post, headed away, out for another corner on the opposite side. Who scored that? It was, I don't even know what his name was. What was the name of the guy who scored? His name was Asgard. All right, another France corner here. Dembele on the opposite side. Another one to the back post. Cut back. Chance for Elise. Shot is blocked all the way out to Koundé. And we're going to see a shot from distance. I think that was Lacroix who took that. Again, France still in possession here. Taylor Hernandez on the ball. Inside to Tchouaméni. Switching the play. Back to Upamecano. They swing it around. Koundé. Elise drifting out wide right. Looking to take on a defender here. Oh, he takes him out wide. Pushes it past the defender. Able to recover here. He's got support on the inside from Koundé. Top of the box. France trying to break through again here. They swing it over to the left. Taylor Hernandez trying a shot from distance. Just over the bar. Not a great shot there. Yeah, dude, the guy's name's Asgard. Like, isn't that like where Thor lives? He plays for Rangers. If France win, Dembele has to win the Ballon d'Or. I mean, he probably will, like, honestly. But I think, I mean, I don't watch League One, but from what I remember hearing, he won the player of the season in League One, but apparently he, like, barely even played. Dude, shout out everybody up in the stream right now. You watching on TikTok. You want to see more goals in this game? Make sure you hit the like button on the stream, because the more likes, the more goals go in, and it's being proven right here. David saying, "Come on, Norway, dude! I'd love to see Norway get an equalizer before half. That'd be massive. Could be Mbappe top scorer in UCL and La Liga. Yeah, I know, but I just feel because they didn't win La Liga or Champions League, I feel like that's going to play a part, even though those are like team things. I feel like it always has to go, especially when it's a World Cup year, it's always going to go to someone who either won the World Cup or won the Champions League. Obito, what's going on, man? Who's going to stop France? Definitely not Sweden. Tell you that much. Do I call it soccer or football? I normally call it football unless I'm like talking to people in Canada. Then I'll just call it soccer because that's what it's called here, and I don't want to like have to explain that I'm not actually talking about American football. You know. Dembele hat trick, brace for Mbappe. Counter debate, what's going on, man? Dude, your Crystal Palace boy, Strand Larson, is actually kind of having a shocker. He should have a goal and an assist. The French are getting cocky. Everyone is trying from distance, says Keanu Steve. But, like, rightly so, man. All those guys can score goals from distance. Like, those guys all have the green light. Strand is shite. Dude, we're already, it's came and gone through the first hydration break. This first half is moving quick. Without Erling, Norway are shit, dude. No Erling, no Odegaard, no freaking Solaroth. Joanne up in the YouTube. She says, hi, babe. I'm a Man U fan from the UK. Brilliant goals. Joanne, what is going on? Love to see you in here. And Frank also up in here. He says, I made long time. Still streaking. Big up, man. I'm assuming that's supposed to say Norway. Norway to win, so motherfucking bad, dude. There was a lot of spelling errors in that, but we made it through. I understood what you were saying. I would like to see Norway win as well. I like Holland as a player, and so it's nice to be able to want to see him do well because I hate City. It's a nice change of pace. Thought I was watching the Senegal match for the first 10 minutes. Senegal up 1-0 in that game with a red card for pulling down Sadio Mane when he would have been clean through on goal. Silver Fox up in the TikTok says the game is already insane. Updated score predictions from everybody. You get a second chance to give me the score prediction. I'm changing mine. Dude, I'd love to see like a 3-2, 4-2 type of game, even a 3-3. Lando, what's going on, man? He says, new to soccer, what is the best club to watch? You want me to, I'm going to tell you Manchester United because I'm a Man United fan, but, are they the best club to watch, in terms of just the football being played? We're getting better, but probably not. I'm going to tell you United either way. David saying a 3-2 Norway. It's going to be a 4-3, says Silver Fox. 4-1 France. Oh, here come Norway again. Could they get the equalizer? Strand Larson, get your big body on that, man. He's trying to fight for it, but... Mike Nan. able to get on top of it. Sorry, bro. I'm using one hand right now. I'm cleaning my car and trying to watch the game. That's understandable, bro. Sadio Mane 3-0, Mbappe 3-0. What happened to Haaland? Dude, I don't even know. I think this is some type of weird tactical decision, maybe, or they just gave up. They lost all hope from the very beginning. But even without Haaland, without Odegaard, without Soleroff, this Norway team's actually putting up a decent fight. Like, going forward, they're creating chances. Just defensively, they're shite. Dude, David dropped a confetti, man. David, absolute legend, continuing to show the vibes to the stream. Wanting to see Norway get this equalizer, hopefully before half. David, you absolute GOAT. Always love, bro. Just woke up and didn't see him on the field. Yeah, I'm actually, it has to be something like a coach's decision, because I refuse to believe Haaland doesn't want to have, even if it is against France. Like, I'm sure he would take any opportunity to get as many goals as he can in this World Cup. Surely comes on at halftime. Yeah, like the only way I really realistically don't see that happening is if like France scored 2 more goals and then it's just like 4-1 before half and they're just like, okay, we're just gonna cut our losses and just let him, like, make sure he doesn't get injured, and so he's good for the knockout rounds. Haaland must be gutted he's not playing. I mean, I don't even know, because even if it was a coach's decision, if they really wanted to play, I feel like they'd play him if you really, really wanted to play. Here they come again. Strand Larson, please get on the end of this. Super Makanu gets there first. And he's trying to play this out of the back. It's a nice ball into Ousmane Dembele. Looking for support inside. Finds Kone. Does Haaland get Haaland in? Haaland is not in. Norway are literally resting all their best players. Or majority of their best players. But they still have talent, man. Oscar Bob getting the start on the right. He's looked good anytime he's been on the ball. Kone, back to Tchouaméni. Plays it left to Theo Hernandez. Into Mbappe. Wide to Doué. Doué on the left. Plays Kone top of the box. Tchouaméni. Finds Dembele. Dembele inside the box on his left foot. Trying to find a shot. Ousmane Dembele for his third. Oh, God. This guy is ridiculous. This guy is ridiculous, man. He's done that 3 times. 3. And they can't do anything about it. This man is sickening. Hat-trick in 30 minutes. And now he's level with Mbappe on goals. That's shit defending from Norway, man. Why are these guys? They're not even closing. They're not even trying to close them down. They're literally just standing there. They're giving him way too much space, man. I don't know. Why are they not doubling up on him? I mean, for like what I was saying earlier, if you've seen my past videos, because you can't double up on them, because you have to double up. You have to put 2 guys on Dembele, 2 different guys on Mbappe, 2 different guys on Elise, and then 2 different guys on fucking Doué. You literally have to double up on everybody on their attack. Like they'd have to start a full 22-man squad and break the rules completely to be able to mark these guys properly. It's ridiculous. And even then, they'd still probably find a way to score. Dude, 3 shots, 3 goals. You saying that third one was the best one? They were all pretty similar, but yeah, that third one was just... Honestly, the first one? Or I don't even... Was the first one or the second one where he faked the shot, made the guy stumble to create the space to get the left-footed shot off? Like, it's just gross. Frank saying, bro, you're the guy. I watch all your shorts. If I could fist you through the screen, I would. Fist bumps all around. Why did I think that was going somewhere else? Frank, appreciate it, man. Here come France again, though. Chouameni, top of the box, blasts it over the bar. Back-to-back Ballon d'Ors. It's looking that way, man. Like, they're getting absolutely ripped to shreds on the right side. Or Norway's left side, but France going down the right. They're just absolutely killing them. Benny Boy up on the YouTube. What's going on, man? Have I changed? I did change the score. Dude, shout out everybody who's up in the stream right now. Remember, the like button makes more goals happen in the game. So if you haven't hit the like button, do hit the like button. You're watching on TikTok. Come over, join the YouTube family for a better viewing experience. Link in my TikTok bio, or you can search The Casual Fan up on YouTube. Come say what's up in the chat. Hit the subscribe button. Turn the bell on so you know when we go live or post a video. We're on the road to 13K subs over here on the YouTube. So even if you want to continue to watch on TikTok, but want to do your boy a favor and contribute to the subscriber goal, that'd be massively appreciated. Hit that sub button. On the road to 13K. Kyle saying Dembele is a clear example of not giving up. Dude, even just like through just this game alone and just like his entire career, man. Like had such an disappointing time at Barca with injuries and stuff like that. Imagine if he just stayed at Barca, played his full career at Barca. I mean, like, obviously the PSG move was successful for him, but... Dude, he's honestly, I swear, that man is literally the difference. That man, like, there's many players on PSG that are the reason of why they won the Champions League, but I swear, man, you take Dembele out of there, he's the one that actually pushes you over the line. You can play anywhere across the front three. Imagine a front three of Yamal, Rafinha, and Dembele. Dembele hat-trick is so random. I don't know why. I don't think it's that random, bro. He's literally the current Ballon d'Or holder. The guy can do anything with a football, with both feet. JM Duno, what's going on? He says, every single time I walk out of the room, France scores again. Norway's defense is non-existent. Yeah, dude, like, honestly, the attack is great in the Norway team. Even without their main guys in there, it's still creating chances, Norway. But the defense, oof. They should have, like, even if they didn't want to play him striker, they literally should have just played. I guarantee you Haaland could do a better job at center back than these guys are currently doing. I've seen Haaland drop deep in certain City games and like basically where he is playing center back. He kind of does a job. M Strong with the follow. Appreciate you, man. Dude, David in here with the boxing gloves and a rose. David, you legend, man. Had to bring the boxing gloves because it's just straight blow after blow in this Norway-France game. Stop walking out of the room. Hey, dude, try walking out of the room one more time. Let's actually see if like you're the reason why we're seeing all these goals. No, I think Haaland's coming on. I think if France score another one here, he's probably not going to come on. They're just going to just wear their loss and save them for the knockout rounds. Ooh, Due trying to squeeze between two Norway players. Able to take the ball off them, and they clear it long. Strand Larson trying to be able to hold it up, but it's just too high for him to bring down. Why is Norway playing the B team? I genuinely don't know why. Because if they won this game, they would have topped the group, and they're not even going to try. Itachi says this defense is Soliroth and friends. Yeah, like they're like at least they're like big physical guys. You like, but like that's it. Like their actual like defending skills are shocking. Just a bunch of statues, man. Giving Dembele way too much space. But that's the thing that's tough with marking guys like Dembele is like you can't even get too close to them because they're so skillful and have so much speed that if you do get close to them, they're just gonna burn you. So you're honestly just better off trying to just back off and block the shot. Feels like Norway knew they wouldn't win, probably right to be fair. So why not rest a few players? Yeah, it'll probably work out for them. If Norway, as it stands, if Norway finished second, they would play Ivory Coast in the round of 32. Camera panning to Holland right now. He's got a little bit of a smile on his face. Chances of winning even with a strong team are slim. I mean, even if it, like, let's see, forget who they play in the first game, just like bracket side, if they were to finish top. Yeah, I mean, it's not nice either way. Like, if let's just say hypothetically Norway topped the group, they would and won their round of 32 game, they'd most likely be playing Germany in round of 16. Whereas if they finish second and play Ivory Coast and are able to win that, they'd be playing the winner of Brazil and Japan. There's actually some ridiculous freaking, like already just straight from the round of 32, some ridiculous matchups. And it's actually crazy how a lot of like there's first place teams that have harder matchups than teams who finish second place. Like how Canada finished second and are getting freaking South Africa might be the luckiest thing to ever happen to this Canada national team. And like respect to South Africa, man. I mean, like they fought hard and they deserve to finish second in the group. But like out of the other teams we could have potentially got, oh my. Evil Head, what's up, man? Oh my goodness. Keeper brought down Due. Referee says no penalty here. I was looking at the chat. I didn't even really see what happened. I mean, they still need experience against good teams. That's just poor strategy, in my opinion. Yeah, dude, if they started them, they definitely was possible for them to win this game. Shit, man. If we saw Ecuador getting a win against Germany, I believe Norway could do it against France. French team is literally built to win. It's like a pay-to-win team on FIFA. That's what I was saying, man. Like they're like their last choice in terms of attacking options. Who is it? Like Marcus Thuram? Marcus Thuram would be the starting option up front for 90%, maybe even more of the teams in this tournament. Or Mateta, maybe? I don't even know. I actually quite like Mateta. Did I watch USA get slapped by Turkey? I did watch that game, and it was actually like, man, if Turkey were playing like that all tournament, they actually would have been a problem. But like, why when the guy scored at the end? Like, I understand, okay, yeah, you scored at a World Cup, like, you'd be happy about that or whatever. But the guy scored and then like ran to the bench and celebrated so hard, and like, I'm like, dude, like, do you not know that you guys were out before the game even started? Like, why are you celebrating like you just won the World Cup? It's not even fair. I feel like I will bet France is going to win the World Cup. Dude, if they don't win this World Cup, it will be embarrassing for them. Like, actually, after this, there will be many a conversations going on of what is the best national team of all time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, if France 2026 played against Spain 2010, what's the score of that game? England will play Ecuador potentially in the last 16 if we beat Congo. If who beats Congo? Oh, so wait, England would play Congo in the 32 though? Congo's actually tough to play against though. Dare I say it would actually even be a harder game than what you guys did against Ghana. France would win technically because tiki-taka is figured out. How is it almost half already, dude? There's been so much going on in this game. It's just like flown by this first half. 5 minutes added on here. Be nice to see Norway pull one back at least. We still haven't seen France against any good team. I'd qualify Norway as a good team, though, even though they're not playing their best lineup. Because, like, the level of good team is, like a Norway, a Japan, even, like, a Morocco. And then, like, the great teams are your France, your Germany, your Englands, your Portugals. Portugal will have the toughest matchup if they can't beat Colombia. Yeah, I swear if they don't beat Colombia, it's the difference is like if we don't win that game, we'd be playing like England round of 32, and then it'd be like Spain and France matchups. I'm pretty sure after that, the further we'd go, like we have to win that game. France too greedy. I don't even think they are playing greedy, really. They're playing beautiful football, man, especially in this game. The more I see France, the more I know Portugal ain't winning. But Portugal's got France's number, though, you know? If there's one country that has France its number, it's Portugal. Like, even Argentina, man. Argentina don't have France's number. They just got lucky as fuck. Dembele, clear Ballon d'Or winner, just polish his trophy for him. Yeah, dude. Like, who's even coming close to him, really? Like, if Dembele's first, who's even like in the conversation for second Ballon d'Or? There sure as hell isn't going to be any Arsenal players. Grabinho, what's going on, man? Grabinho enters the chat, and we could see a France fourth goal here before halftime. Maybe ball still in play, and ref blows the whistle, giving a goal kick here. Dembele first, Mbappe second. I think, like, from his individual stats and all that, he definitely deserves to be up there. But just because I feel like Real Madrid, no Champions League, no league title, like, I don't know. Olise's been ridiculous too, but I think Mbappe's been better. If Portugal wins, then it's Vitinha's to win the Ballon d'Or. I'd put him in there too, honestly. He was so much better in that. I know it's Uzbekistan, but like still, such a better performance from him and Joao Neves than in that Congo game. Bruno MVP? Probably won't happen. Dude, what if Canada wins the World Cup? Maybe cheeky Jonathan David, Ballon d'Or shout? If Canada actually won the World Cup, though, like, do you think like they wouldn't win? Nobody on their team would win a Ballon d'Or, but like at least a nomination. I could see that. Give the Ballon d'Or to King Kai Havertz. I had Kai Havertz in my top 3 goal scorers of this World Cup, and I still have hope in that. And watch him cook in the knockout rounds. French is so much better. Holland or no Holland, Norway is not that great against big nations. Evilhead's just straight laughing at the idea of Canada winning the World Cup, which is not wrong. But like, dude, let me dream, man. Your room light is messing up again. Oh shit! Hold on. All right, we have reached halftime in the France game. There was 9 minutes added on of extra time in the Senegal one. Still going on. They're about halfway through the added time there. But halftime in France, Norway. France 3, Norway 1. Can Norway come back? Like, if hypothetically, if they were to sub on Erling, Martin, Solaroff, like, could you actually see them coming back? Probably not, but I wouldn't say it's impossible. Would you want Canada or Portugal to win the World Cup? Portugal. Completely forgot there's another game right now. Yeah, 1-0 Senegal, and Iraq have a red card. They've had a red card for majority of this first half here. Senegal corner, swung in, headed away. Camera trying to score a frickin'... He's going for the spectaculars when nowhere near the goal. Stembele 7-20-32 is mad. What even are those stats? Absolutely not. This is France we're talking about. Yeah, dude, honestly, they might as well just not even bring him on. So, like, does Senegal need to score another goal here? Because they have a -2 goal differential, but will -2 goal differential with 3 points, would that be enough? There was like a third place table graphic that they were actually showing on TSN, but on the actual FIFA World Cup website, I can't even see anything like that. Jacob, he says, my favorite Canada player is Cornelius. The name is just beautiful and sounds like a Greek god. Yeah, although it's kind of disappointing that he's probably one of the worst players in the starting 11. The guy's got some of the worst positioning I've ever seen. I think Senegal will need more goals. I'm trying to look at third place teams on 3 points. Like, after these games are played, this is probably going to be confirmed Scotland out. Paraguay has -2 goal differential, 3 points. The Belgium group is actually crazy. You guys call it football or soccer over in Canada? They call it soccer.
Stuart, what's going on, man? Cornelius is a Latin name, I think. I'm not actually sure what his first name is. I'm forgetting. Dude, and you know what? He's actually secretly disgusting at free kicks. Go look up Cornelius free kick against Wales. Fried Riley, what's going on? Just woke up. Dembele hat trick in 32 minutes. Holy shit, dude. Literally carbon copies all 3 goals. Just finesse shots around the top of the box into the left corner of the goal. Disgusting. All 3 of them. Disgusting. You need to change that. LOL, it's football. I know, but like we don't play football here though. We play soccer. Like I know it actually is football, but like the style of play that we play in Canada, like we don't play football. We play soccer, which is like a lot like it's the same thing. Like it's the same rules, like with the ball and everything and 11v11. It's just like how we move the ball around. It's soccer. It's not football. Scotland are already eliminated? What the fuck does that mean? Like football is like why they call it the beautiful game? Like for like you see how France is moving the ball around and playing as a team? Like that's football. Where Canada not even good at soccer, by the way. Canada is more. Jesse March is actually getting us to play football, which is nice. But like I'm talking like Canada, I'm talking like at an amateur level even. Canadian soccer is just a lot of kick and run. A lot of kick and run, a lot of crossing, a lot of haram ball. The USA plays soccer too. You know what I mean though? Like Canadians, like they don't know tiki-taka. We've never heard of this. We know long ball over the top to pacey winger and cross it in to big number 9 up front who can hopefully score a header. Am I doing Spain versus Uruguay? I'm not entirely sure yet. When it gets to the knockout stage, I will be doing every single game of the knockout rounds. Stakio's cool. Yeah, dude, he's Portuguese as well. Stakio's great, man. Again, that game against Switzerland, he was actually, like, we were getting destroyed until he came on. He was the only reason why we were somewhat in that game when he came on. I've been sweating non-stop for, like, 3 days, dude. It's actually, like, it's raining where I am right now. It's been hot as hell for, like, the past couple weeks. 35 in Denmark right now for David. Yeah, dude, I got a freaking sweater on. Like, I haven't worn a sweater in forever, it feels like. What are the chances they pull Mbappe? I got 200 on him to score. I mean, he is the dictator, so I imagine it's going to be up to him if he comes off or not. And knowing him, he's probably going to want to get a goal in literally every single game of this World Cup. So I think the chances are pretty good that... I mean, I don't even know. Because they might take him off to bring in some guys who probably aren't going to get any minutes after the group stage. I could see him he'll start the second half, but he'll probably come off around the 60th minute. He probably won't play the full game. But even if he does play up to the 60th minute, he easily could score. Dude, he freaking hit the bar. I'm surprised he hasn't even scored yet. He hit the bar in the first 20 seconds of the game. Bro said, I'm almost naked. It's so hot. Don't think Mbappe's scoring today, says Wooski. Alex, appreciate the follow, bro. Dude, big up everybody up in the stream right now. I'm telling you, though, you really want Mbappe to score? This is a tested and proven theory. The more likes on the stream, the more goals happen in the game. It's actually true. So, give it a try. Almost at 1K like on the stream. Big up everybody who's up in here. GHMP. Didn't even see him pop up into the YouTube. What's going on, man? He says the craziest thing is Argentina would get slapped by France this time because ever since Di Maria left, Argentina has been Messi FC. Dude, they were Messi FC even before that. Like, I'm still saying, man, this Argentina team's not even sniffing a semifinal. If they make it to forget the final, even the semifinal, I got to do some type of forfeit. Yeah, dude, big up everybody over on the YouTube as well. Remember, we are on the road to 13K subs on YouTube. So if you're on TikTok and you wanna contribute to that and do something nice for your boy, go over, click the link in my TikTok bio, or you can search the Casual Fan up on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on so you know when we go live or post a video. Yeah, even if you want to just keep continuing watching on TikTok, fair enough. But you can go click that sub, come back to TikTok, do whatever you want. I put 50 quid on him to score. I wouldn't panic yet. How many goals? Like 3-1 at halftime, final score predictions. What are we saying? How many more goals does France have left in them? I think Norway could get maybe one more. It's probably going to be like a 5-2, I'm going to say. I didn't know why Norway didn't put their starters on. That's just dumb. I agree. That literally makes no sense. I cannot believe how much space Dembele's had on the wing, though. Especially for the first goal he scored, too. Like, how are you leaving Ousmane Dembele, the current Ballon d'Or holder, and you're giving the man acres of space to do whatever he wants? Disgusting finishes on all 3 goals. They want to lose. I mean, tough games either way for if they finish first or second. First place, they'd finish, or they would play against most likely Sweden, I believe. Second place, they play Ivory Coast 100%. And if they were to somehow beat Ivory Coast, they would play the winner of Brazil-Japan. Top goal scorers right now in the tournament. Messi with 5. Mbappe 4, Dembele 4, Vinicius 4, Erling 4, and Jonathan David on the list with 3. Come on, man. Sweden is easy? Yeah, I think Sweden's pretty shit too. But Sweden versus Norway would actually be a freaking great game. 2 shocking defenses versus 2 great attack, or like 2 shocking defenses and 2 great attacks. Be a great game. Trying to overload the middle, I think, says New Master. Jizza, what's going on, man? What's my favorite NHL team? I don't really watch hockey, but if I had to pick one, I'm going to say either Detroit or Florida. And I'm not even American, so I don't even really know why those are my favorite teams. I believe I picked Detroit when I was younger because my name is Troy, and it kind of sounds like my name. But this is literally when I was like a little boy. And then I recently started watching hockey like the past couple of years, like trying to watch it. I think it's a shit sport, though, to be completely honest. Like, it's a shitty sport. It's the only sport that I watch where I can tell, I can't really tell the skill level difference between each player on the ice. Like, they might as well just be all the same player to me. Like, when you watch football, like, you can tell who the best player on each team is. Same thing with basketball and so on. But hockey is literally just pinball aids. The only hockey player that actually made me go I'm like, whoa, okay, this guy's nice, and I can see like the level difference between him and everybody else was does he even play for the Oilers? What was the guy who played for the Oilers? I don't even know if he still does. We should change their strategy next the second half. Dude, they're cooked either way. Sweden have match winners, though. Even Alanga has come to the party. Yeah, dude, that goal that he scored was very nice. It The Dembele-esque finish. Hockey has similarities with football in terms of basic tactics anyways. Does it? Strongest hockey players are the best, good in fights. Dude, in terms of sports I enjoy watching, obviously football, European football is my favorite. It's football 1, basketball 2, American football 3. No, ever since they added pitch clocks, baseball has actually been like pretty entertaining to watch, actually. At least for me. I'm going to put baseball 4 and hockey 5. Dude, we need to bring up this conversation again of when I was saying what people classify as sports. To me, if it doesn't have a ball, it's not a sport. If it doesn't have a ball in it and it's not like a puck will be included as a ball, or it's not like a combat, I will include that as well in classifying as a sport. But something like running, for example, track and field is not a sport. Skateboarding, not a sport. Darts, not a sport. I think Mbappe scores at least one. Probably. What about snooker? Not a sport. I'm going to also add that it has to be like a team thing as well. I'm trying to think of... Actually, I don't know if I can say that though, because my second best sport that I'm actually like good at, obviously football is number 1, but my second best sport is actually squash. So I don't think I can say that. I would definitely call boxing a sport. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's combat, then yeah, I'm including that. Like swimming, not a sport. Doing diving and shit, not a sport. There are sports and then there are activities. Oh shit, dude, David, I missed it, man. David dropped another gold medal in the TikTok, man. David, a massive W, always a W, continues to be a W, bringing the vibes to this game, man. Trying to see Norway pull this one back, but it's probably not going to happen. Not Norway resting all A team. Do you think? I feel like if they don't bring them on like right at halftime, then they're not coming on at all. Hockey at 5, Canadians going to be knocking at Troy's door. Dude, I just it just doesn't move me, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not entertaining for me to watch. Subs coming on? I don't know yet. Troy not a member of the Olympic Committee? Dude, they literally should let me decide what's a sport and what's not. I would genuinely rather watch people play fucking tiddlywinks than watch like swimming or some shit like that. Kevin, bro, Mbappe's gonna score, man. Anybody who has Mbappe to score, don't you dare cash out. Ride it out. I said it, man. Cashing out. I'll say it. I said it once. I'll say it a million more times. Cashing out is for pussies. Oh shit, I forgot to start the timer. I had the game of the Ivory Coast game on, still halftime there. Okay, we have started the second half, and my timer's about a minute 20 seconds behind, but we are back here. Second half, France, Norway. And did they make any changes? Did either team make any changes? I don't think so. Thoughts on Japan going to the knockouts early? Wanted to see them at least to the corners. Dude, Japan, you've watched me for a while, man. Japan, outside of Portugal and Canada, Japan is my team that I'm supporting, man. They're my dark horse team. I love watching Japan. Do I have any bets? I don't have any bets. Although France minus 1.5 is probably free. JP's got 10 parlays. Bro, the parlays are a scam. If you are going to bet, I'm telling you, dude, straight bets are the way to go. Parlays are a scam. Oh, that's a pen. He's won a pen! Yeah! Let's go! Oscar Bob twisting and turning the defenders and causing Teo Hernandez to foul him and draw a penalty here for Norway. That's class from Oscar Bob. Makes Teo Hernandez bites. Easy decision there for Michael Oliver. Here we go, man. I told you. The vibes brought to the stream will translate into the game. David brought the vibes, and Norway about to get one back here. Make it 3-2, possibly. Who's going to take this, though? Dude, Holland. Why didn't they put on Holland, man? This is his opportunity to get another goal. Yeah, dude. Pen to Norway. Oscar Bob. Absolutely twisting and turning Teo Hernandez out of his shorts. Watch him miss. Dude, is Strand Larson going to take it? I actually do rate Strand Larson. He's going to score. I'm going to be confident. Strand Larson's scoring this. Please don't let me down. Don't make me look like a fool. Because a lot of people actually say he's crap. Dude, what is he? 7 feet tallest? Give it to Bob? Honestly, I would have rather seen Bob take it. Oscar Bob, brilliant. Surprised City sold him. He actually is really good. I didn't even know when he first came on the scene for City, I didn't even know he was Norwegian. I thought he was English. All right, here we go. Strand Larson to make it potentially 3-2 here. He's shit, bro! I'm never saying anything good about you ever again. Oh my goodness. I take back everything I said. He's shit. Dude, that is a crap penalty. Why did they let him take it? Oh my days, man. Dude, Counter was right. You gotta listen to the fans, the players that support these teams at club level, man. Counter debate a Crystal Palace fan. He was saying the whole game that Strand Larson shit. Why is Holland on the bench? I don't even know. David, what's going on, man? Welcome back, bro. We got David number 2 up in the TikTok right now. Dude, that actually would have made this game interesting. I mean, even if they were just able to get a draw, I know a draw wouldn't do anything for them in the table, but just to say you drew against France, why not try to go? Oh my goodness. Maybe a chance for him to redeem himself. Can't get the ball out of his feet. France clearing it away. Can they counter here? Down the left. Doué. Trying to play Kylian. Can he get there first? Keeper comes out quick and grabs it. Only the 5th pen he's ever taken in pro football. That's absurd why they're letting him take that. Only fifth pen only, and the guy's a striker? That's ridiculous. Jacob saying Strand Larson's so buns. Yeah, dude, I take back everything good I said about that guy. What the hell was that? And it's not even only that. He's had a few chances in that first half too where he could have scored and he could have gotten assists. Who scored for Norway? His name was Asgard. Don't actually know who he is though. It was straight off the kick. France scored, and then Norway straight off the kickoff scored on some FIFA shit. Yeah, dude, they 100% should have let Bob take that. Scored the last 3 for Norway, though, but he missed 1 for Wolves. Erling would have scored a hat trick with the chances Strand has wasted this game. Yeah, dude, it's not even the 60th minute yet.
Everybody's still waiting for an Mbappe goal, though. I think maybe Vegas made the call at halftime and told him not to score, though.
Their first mistake is benching Holland against France. Dude, it's not even just Holland. Odegaard as well, and they're not even starting Solarov. Worst penalty this World Cup? I'd say second worst. Messi's was definitely worse than that. And Harry Kane, that was probably similar to Harry Kane's first penalty, if we're counting that. Yeah, but he got to retake it, so, like, does it really count? The Norway coach is high. Norway managed to work a corner from this. Last touch off Chouameni. I thought Upamecano has actually been decent up in the first 2 games, but in this game he's actually looked kind of sketchy. I think Norway don't want to really win this match anyways. Why, bro? It's the difference between playing against Sweden and Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast is way better than Sweden. We need Holland versus Mbappe, bro. I didn't call in for work to see France do their regular. Yeah, dude, man. I even put Holland on the thumbnail, and like he's not even gonna play. Nick Nack, no, he's saying this game isn't over just yet. Yeah, if France score another one, it's probably over. But I wouldn't count Norway out just yet. T says, I don't know about that. It's about the same round of 16. It's Brazil or Germany. Yeah, but like in round of 32, though. Am I going to do the England versus Panama games before the Portugal game? I'm planning on doing that, yeah. Going to be doing the England group and obviously the Portugal group. And do Portugal better win that game, man. I don't want to be on the other side of the bracket where it's just fucking England, France, Spain. Like, I'd like to see the England matchup, but I don't want to see... Ooh, there was the chance. Kylian Mbappe shot outside the box, couldn't put it on target. That's only looking one game ahead. Generally win the group and you'll get better draw in the later stages. But are they even going to make the later stages? Like, what is actually their goal? Because they're not like Norway's not making. They're not making it anywhere past. Like, it would be a miracle if they made it to quarterfinal. If it's Brazil or Germany, like who do they actually have a better chance against, Brazil or Germany? Caleb, it's annoying Holland isn't playing. I know, man. I genuinely am very curious why he's not playing. I want to know what the manager has to say after this. Because like I understand like saving the player or whatever, but like Holland, you know he's gonna want to score as many goals as he possibly can in this tournament. He could have been the one to score that penalty. Abnev, what's going on, man? Why Norway has to ruin my night? I don't know, bro. Still got time left. Yo, David bringing the vibes again, wanting to see Norway come back in here. He dropped another boxing gloves to see Norway try to fight their way back in this, followed by a rose. David, you absolute legend. Juan 10 also up in the TikTok saying Norway B team is actually putting up a good fight. Yeah, dude, even with the B team, like the attack is still decent. It's just their defense is shite. He's so fit, though. He should play as much as possible. Yeah, I know. It's not like he's even an injury-prone player. Like, I don't get it. To be fair, I don't get Norway's tactics leaving out top players. Ivory Coast is even ranked higher than Sweden. Yeah, dude, Ivory Coast, forget the rankings. Just as a team in general, Ivory Coast is way better than Sweden. Has Holland even gotten a major injury? Like a major one? I know he's definitely had some injuries that's kept him out like a couple months max, but like nothing that's like half a season plus, I don't believe. We're almost at the 60th minute here. I don't even think I highly doubt we're going to see Holland. I see two Norway players warming up, and I don't believe we're seeing Holland or Odegaard. If they don't come on now, they're not coming on at all. There's no way they'd bring them in for like even just the last 10 minutes unless it's a close game. Senegal 2-0. Yay! They've done it. Senegal 2-0. Sar? Who scored? Ball across the 6-yard box. They tap it in for 2-0. What do I want from Portugal in the next match, which is a better pass to the final? They have to win. Like they finished the top. That's the easier path too. Senegal still a -1 goal differential, but I think that'll be enough. Trust me, the entire Chad could beat France. What? France free kick here. Michael Elise, is he going to go for goal? He's going to lop the ball in? Oh my goodness! Lacroix! Almost, he did get onto it, but he couldn't put it on target. Dude, honestly, I'm saying, man, crossing in free kicks from those areas is the definition of utter woke nonsense. I'd much rather, like, even if the percentages are like higher of actually getting a goal out of crossing it in, I don't care, man. I want to see the worldy free kicks. How many points for Senegal? They going into this, they're on 0 points, but now live table, they have 3 points with a -1 goal differential, which I'm pretty sure is enough for them to go through. I think. Dude, David running the likes up to 2.5K on the TikTok, man. Big up, David. Big up, everybody hitting that like button right now. Due, little rainbow flick in the corner. Wins it back. Can he get out of here? Ricochets off him, out for a Norway throw-in by the corner. Deep in their own end. What's up with Elise's tic-tac-toe tattoo? I haven't even seen it. He's got a tic-tac-toe tattoo? Hey, 2.6K. Crazy, man. Senegal scored again? My stream for that just crashed. David saying 3-0 Senegal. Hold on, I'm going to refresh. Jacob, I do read YouTube chats. I just don't read brain rot, bender crap chats. Oh shit, this was a disgusting finish. Oof. Bends it top left corner? (3-0 Senegal. Well, now they're probably 100% going through. Even goal differential, 3 points. What's the best goal differential for a team on that has 3 points right now? I'd be watching this, but Sweden's women's are playing on the other channel. No, Ivory Coast, they have an even goal differential on 0 right now. So glad I cashed out my Iraq parlay. What, you put Iraq in a parlay? Dembele? Ooh, try to put the cross in. Blocked out for a France corner here. Cherki and Barcola getting ready to come on here for France. Are we going to see Mbappe come off? Oh, Dembele getting taken off. Dude, if they're gonna take Dembele off and keep Mbappe on, that is some straight dictator shit right there. There's no way they're taking off the guy who scored a hat trick and leaving Mbappe on. Olise off too. Holy stat padding. Dembele with a 10 rating. Ronning Dodge, what's going on, man? We really need to try and get Chouameni at United. I think we will. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, if it was between Tonali and Mateus Fernandes or Mecha, who I've been hearing links with as well for United, and Chouameni, I'm taking Mecha and Chouameni. Haaland got humbled bad, did he? Like, he literally said that they were going to lose this game. Yeah, we're not going to be seeing Haaland or Odegaard. Substitution here for Norway. Guy I don't know coming on for other guy I don't know. Cole, what's going on, my guy? When will the coach put... Dude, Holland is not coming in. Holland and Odegaard will not come into this game. If they didn't come in now, they're not coming in at all. Unless it's like a really, really close game. But if France... Even if it stays like this, if France score one more, they ain't coming on. At all. Why? I mean, I genuinely don't know why. The only thing that makes sense is that they're resting them for the knockout stage. That's the only reason that actually makes any sense. But even that doesn't make any sense because they have the opportunity to top the group and they're not even going to try. Thought he was gonna watch the first half to learn or some shit. Nah, bro, he's just some type of freaking long-term plan Norway are trying to cook up here. Second place finish for Norway. We'll see them play Ivory Coast in the round of 32. Will France score again? I think they got at least one more in them, especially the guys off the bench. Fresh legs, fresh leg, Cherky and Barcola off the bench. And we're seeing the second hydration break of the game here. Yay! Tate. Smart move. They want to get easy teams. I don't even know. I don't think it is easy, though. Like, here, hold on. Let me see the bracket. Two J, one H, well, H, J, and G. What are those groups? J, H, G. One F. What group is F? Netherlands group. Is this just not updated? Why are they in there? Why is Netherlands not... Oh, no, they are. So if they were to finish first, they'd play Germany round of 16 most likely, and then if they win that game against Germany, they would play the winner between the other side is it's the South Africa, Canada, and then Netherlands and Morocco. So let's say Canada wins, and let's just say Netherlands, Morocco could honestly go either way. Canada could still South Africa could beat Canada. But for the sake of it, we're just going to say Canada's going to win, and we're going to say Netherlands is going to win. Would you want to play Germany, then Netherlands? One G, and one H. One G. Dude, who's going to finish top of this group? It would probably be Egypt. I don't know. Maybe they are playing a smart move. Is the right side easier than the left? You're seeing Mexico, Australia, Switzerland. Honestly, maybe it is a smart move. All right, here we go. Back out of the hydration break. 20 minutes left in this game. France leading 3-1. Dembele with all 3 goals here for France. Mbappe's still on the pitch, though. I know a lot of people have an Mbappe to score anytime bet's going. But I'm not going to lie. I think Vegas made the call at halftime and told him just not to score at all. Oh, chance here for Norway. Takes the ball off Chouameni in the midfield. Oscar Bob! Oh, good save by Maignan. Zhang saying France will win 4-1. Dude, they definitely got one more goal in them. France will beat Germany if they meet. It'd be such a great game. So wait, if Portugal... Oh, wait, I want to see this corner real quick, and then we'll look at the bracket again. Norway, corner. Patrick Berg to deliver. It's not a bad ball. The guy slipped at the back post. France able to clear it away. So K1 is on right side. And then we would play... Oh, yeah, dude. Portugal could play against freaking Switzerland in round of 16. They better win that game, man. And if they come sec 2K versus 2L. 2L would be either Ghana or Croatia. Second David leaving. See y'all sometime. Always a pleasure, man. Dude, David also back up in here with the balloons, the TikTok balloons, man. Appreciate you, David. You absolute legend, man. Can't express enough how much of a legend my man David is. And we got Black Roses sending some likes on the TikTok as well, man. Appreciate it. We're already on over 3K likes, 3.2K likes on the TikTok, man. Big up everybody who's hitting that like button. Keanu Steve says, if Anderson goes for 116, how much do you think Chouameni would go for? It wasn't 130, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it? Chouameni just picked up a yellow. Less than that. I don't even know. What is Chouameni reported to go for? The Norway fans doing the row chant / celebration or whatever. Is that going to bring them the momentum they need? Hype up the players a little bit. Anderson's so overrated. I don't know. It's too much. He's a great player, but yeah, he's 130 million. It's insane. He's not worth that much. Dude, Senegal scored again. 100% moving on now. 4-0. They're having fun against this Iraq team who have been down to 10 men for a majority of this game. Sure. Upamecano off for Konate. The new Real Madrid man. Someone needs to tell them a petrol motor is better for boats. Yeah, I do love that. I mean, what do you call that, a chant or even a celebration? I don't even know. But when the Canadians tried to copy it, it cringed so hard. My wife told me to stop singing Oasis. I said maybe. Oh. I didn't even understand that for a second, but I got you. She gonna be the one that saves you, though? Go on, Oscar Bob. It's a chant. They did 4-0 in the Senegal game. Braxton, what's going on? Gotta love the half volleys. Dude, there's nothing more satisfying on the eye than a clean volley struck. Who do I think is the ideal midfielder for United? Like realistic or not realistic? It'd be ideal if we could get Valverde, but that's not realistic. Realistic. That's a tough one, man. Like, there's a lot of potential ones I'd throw around. Like the guys we've been linked with. Like Fernandes from West Ham would be nice. Snolly would be nice, but I don't want to pay crazy money for these guys. Chouameni, obviously, too. But outside of the guys that we've actually been linked with, I'm trying to think of a Premier League guy. I've always wanted to see on United sign Onana, like Villa Onana, not fucking goalkeeper Onana. Although I wouldn't even put him as like a starter, but just like for depth, I think he'd be a good signing for us. Dude, give me like a Kefram Turam. Looking at the French team, I am not surprised there's confirmed case of Ebola in France. What? What are you getting at there? "10 minutes for Mbappe to get his goal in this game. Are they actually going to leave him on for the full game?" France slowed down low-key. They have. They seem happy just to cruise to the victory holding 3-1. Where is Konate going? Frank, man, that's a good question, bro. What are you doing? Oh, here they come again. Barcola down the left, into the box. Tried to go for goal himself. Could have cut it back to Mbappe. Keeper puts it out for a France corner here. Dude, there's no way. Like, Cole is genuinely trying to say that Martinelli was better than Barcola. Cherokee, ball lofted to the back post, cleared away. Norway trying to step out here, but Teo Hernandez. France knocking it around. Can they find this fourth goal to put the final nail in the coffin? Play it back to the other side. Cherokee into the box. Defender turns him back. Takes the ball off him, and now can Norway play out here? Might just have to settle for clearing it long. They do. How's your hold-up play? Defender off the chest. Can they get some numbers forward here? Maybe a counterattack. They played Oscar Bob out wide right. Barcola comes back. Goes through the back of him and gives away a free kick to Norway. Right around half. Barcola clear? Dude, so clear. Hey. Will I take Rashford back next season? I'm open to it. You know what I was saying? I wanted Rashford to leave originally. Like when we originally were putting him out on loan. Because I was tired of just like building teams around Marcus Rashford and it just never working out. But now that we actually have players that can... Like if Rashford's not performing, we actually would have players that can like come in and fill his position. So I'm not completely against it, but I don't think he will end up coming back. So I really don't care either way, to be honest. Garnacho's better than Martinelli, lol. That might be a bit of a stretch. Yeah, dude, I was saying, though, if Rashford came back under Carrick, I feel like Carrick, I wouldn't be surprised if Carrick was, like, the best, would be able to be the manager to get, like, the actual best we've seen, the best version of Rashford. Like, out of just his time at United, which manager actually truly got the best out of Rashford? I'd probably say the Dutch ones, honestly. Yeah, Dembele got a hat trick in the first half, and it was ridiculous. Yeah, 32 minutes. Tom on footy, what's going on, bro? How you been? He says Senegal with the comeback of dreams to make the knockouts. I kind of expected them to do that. What was the minimum they actually did need to score? Because I was thinking like -1 goal differential would have been enough, but now they have a +1 goal differential, if I'm not mistaken. Bro finished Norway by himself. Like, honestly, it was actually kind of embarrassing. Like, it was actually borderline like disrespectful how much space they gave that man. Tom with the heart me, man. Appreciate the heart me, bro. 2018 France or 2026? Dude, honestly, this 2026 team is moving different. Like, even if they don't even win the World Cup, I might even say 2026 over 2018. Like, the depth in freaking pretty much any French team over time is disgusting, but just this one is just absurd. I like Doué and Barcola are great, but imagine if if Griezmann was younger and you had Mbappe on the left, prime Griezmann through the middle with Dembele on the right. Oof. Oof. The 2026 France is a different level. Been a walk in the park for both teams, really. Senegal and France. Yeah, true. Griezmann had style, dude. Oh my goodness, Senegal scored again. 5 bagel. Unreal. Yeah, dude, Griezmann is literally one of my favorite players of all time. Be cool seeing him in the MLS next year. And the Mbappe anytime score betters are punching the air right now. He's just got subbed off. for Meteta. Are we going to get a boom? Giroud up front with Griezmann and Mbappe. Giroud's actually ridiculous as well. Like, different style to the guys they have up front now, but still ridiculous Giroud was. Yeah, dude, the bookies are laughing right now. How much money do you think people had on Mbappe anytime goal scorer? Giroud could be a killer on this team, bro. Yeah, I love the Giroud style of striker. Such a high football IQ on that man. Senegal bullying? Dude, still 6 minutes plus added left in this game. Can they make it worse than 5? Frank, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, man. See your chats, briefly, like, reading over them. They're all stupid as fuck. I'm not reading them out. Like, if you have something insightful to say, I'll read it out, but if it's just like, if it's just this stupid shit, I'm just gonna ignore it. My bad. Yeah, it's all good, bro, man. I'm just like, it's not worth like the energy and like the breath that it just takes for me to read out those stupid chats. It's just like it's like it's just not even worth. It's not even worth the breath that it would take me to say those chats. You know. Thomas, my man, what's going on, bro? He says, bro, so much TikTok World Cup casuals are going to complain about Holland not playing. Yeah, dude, like, I understand the tactical reason of it, but I wanted to see. I was surprised. I felt like Holland would have, like, I understand the manager wanting to. I feel like Holland himself would have wanted to score as many goals as possible. Like, there was a free goal for him. He would 100% would have scored that penalty that Strand Larson missed. But I definitely understand why they decided to bench all, like, their key players, freaking Holland, Odegaard, Solaroth. 5 minutes at a time we're seeing here. Because I think it's still not set yet, but from what it seems like, the right side of the bracket is going to be easier than the left side. And if they finish second, they go to the right side. Troy, that was brutal. Was it, dude? I was just trying to be honest. I was about to say 5. Honestly, I thought France would score more. Fair play to Norway B side. Yeah, dude, even their B side, like in terms of their attack, is still good. Like they created chances, especially in the first half. But their defense is A, B, C, all the way down to fucking Z, man. They're shit defensively. Captain Falcon, what's going on, man? What sort of music do I listen to? I pretty much like any type of music apart from like country. I need Spain, Belgium, and Egypt to win. I could definitely see Uruguay getting a draw from that game. Norway can't play France again until the final now. Yes, and they're not making the final, so they will not be playing France again. No disrespect to any Norwegians in the chat, but like, unless like you get blessed from the football gods above, highly unlikely. Hope Spain plays their A squad as well as Uruguay. I need a good match to make my Friday. Are Spain confirmed top of that group? Or no, they only have 4 points. Or hold on. What group are they? Oh, they do have the third place standings here. Senegal 5th, but this is not updated. Algeria are 8th, but still haven't played. Scotland's officially out. Uruguay on 2 points. Oh, so if Uruguay win, they could top the group. Yeah, Spain definitely not going to be playing a B team. Uruguay need a win. Who was that? Due, lovely header. And JP going to get his prediction right. 4-1 France. Dembele hat-trick. Due with the 4th. Easy work for this France team, man. They're just gonna slap out. Even if they come up against frickin' Germany, England, Portugal, whatever it is, man. It's gonna be the same thing for everybody. Dude, what if we see? Is it even possible that we would see a Mexico-France? Because I think France or Mexico's on the right, aren't they? That's probably going to be game on that one. I said 4-1-2. Host the post. What's going on, man? He says, I like the Norway fans rowing. He's saying, no Scotland, no party. You know, I was actually very disappointed in that Scotland team. I wanted to see them go through. Tony. Let me just do this and 5 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes, our entire live. We'll start with a minute. Why not? Full time, France 4, Norway 1. Ousmane Dembele. 4 goals in the tournament, yeah? Messi still with the most and still with an extra game to play. Dude, is Messi gonna score in the final group stage game? They're playing against bloody Jordan, man. They're gonna win that game like 6-0. He's probably gonna score 6 in that game. Get him going. Get going. I was hoping Scotland would match up with Mexico around a 32. Who is it even seeming that Mexico would play against? Mexico play CEFHI. God, it's so confusing for me with these third place teams, actually, how they get or who they play against. Holland versus Mbappe, Dembele stealing the show. So Dembele, we wanted Holland versus Mbappe, we got Dembele versus Bob. Messi gonna get another hat trick? Probably. There's no way he doesn't score at least 2. Dictator's gone. Why did the French players take a knee at the final whistle? Did they? I have no idea why they did that. I know they did the moment of silence before the game because of the... Was it earthquakes in Venezuela, I think it was? To be honest, I didn't even know about that up until they were talking about it before the game because I haven't been on social media pretty much since the start of this World Cup. David, bro, a pleasure as always, man. I'll try to check out your live if I can. Saying Ecuador most likely versus Mexico. Ecuador Mexico would be a crazy game. So if Mexico go through from the round of 32, then they would play 1L. Who is L? Oh, they play England. This is the game that Tuchel was talking about, man. England versus Mexico in Mexico. Dude, they don't want that. Am I sticking around for Group H? That game's still not for like another couple hours, I believe. I may do a watch along for that one. I'm not entirely sure yet. Regardless of that, I will be posting a video on it anyway, so you will hear my opinions on it one way or another. But this is probably where I'm going to bring this stream to an end, though. Big shout out to everybody who's up in the stream, who joins any of these World Cup streams, showing support by either, you know, the donations, the likes, the just commenting in the chat, just watching in general, man. You guys are absolute legends. Any way you guys support this channel, it means the world to me. And if you haven't already, you're not following, hit that follow button. Come over to the YouTube family, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on so you know when we go live or post a video. Link in my TikTok bio for the YouTube. Or you can just search the Casual Fan up on YouTube. Come over and say what's up. Regardless if I'm not live for the Uruguay-Spain game, we will be live tomorrow, 100% obviously doing the Portugal game and going to be doing the England game as well. So hopefully we see you in that one. And yeah, much love again. Hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bro doesn't care about the Senegal game. Bro, that shit was over fucking before it even began. All right. Later.